thing did come with a catback exhaust system on it, so it's a little bit louder than, you know, normal with the stock mufflers. Anyone watching, this is Will, Parts Guy. He never rides in any of the cars we build, let alone drive them. And I'm gonna let you drive it. I want you to do it. I want to show the world that if you've never driven a Corvette before, you send it to us. You get an 800 horsepower package with Toyos on it. I'm gonna have you put it in manual mode in second gear and hit it.
Okay.
You okay with that?
Sure.
I just surprised him. He didn't know he was gonna do this, so he's probably freaking out right now. But you okay to do it?
Yeah.
That way I can sit in the passenger seat and I'll watch the logs. And yeah, I just want to show people that, I don't know, you give your honest opinion on what it is.
Well, I drive a hybrid, so
we're about to find out.
If we can handle this, this will be.
You'll be good.
This is the test.
You'll be fine.
I think so.
Come on, let's go. Fire in the hole, baby. So I have it in sport mode, which you're probably okay with that. And yeah, just drive it. I'll record, and I'll do that before we make our pull. But yeah, give your honest opinion. If you want to talk, or you don't have to talk, you can edit this stuff out later.
We'll see. I'm probably going to be losing it. So where are we headed? We're heading.
I'll show you. Make a left. Mr. Pollock's like, really? Really? You're gonna put him in my car for the very first time he's ever floored a Z06? But that's how confident I am that anyone, non-performance guy or gearhead, if this is their first performance car they've ever bought, they can send us this vehicle. We can do our 800 package to it. Even our 850, you know, that adds a lot more. Even though it only sounds like 50 horsepower, we kind of we underrate our 850 when it comes to our flex stuff and our 900s. But I just want to prove that, again, your average guy could buy this car, do this package to it, and drive it at the same time and enjoy it without freaking out.
So clean?
Yep, keep going straight. So yeah, right now it's just a normal drive. And like I said, this thing has different mufflers on it, so it's louder. If it was a stock muffler car, obviously we could make it quiet. And to be honest, in my opinion, you wouldn't even know anything was modded.
No, and the only reason I'm remotely considering doing this is actually the Toyos on it too.
And again, another reason why we build our packages and do certain things, so the end user can just hop in it, put gas in it, and go. I don't want them to have to worry about doing stuff or thinking about doing stuff, adding extra stuff to it once they get the car back, because most of these cars get shipped back out of state. It's just, you know, we already had your car for, let's say, a couple weeks. If you send it to us from New York or Florida, last thing you want to do is get your car back. It's like a new toy. Then have to send it to a tire shop. You know, you just want to hop in it and go and have fun, right? So, again, that's why
we don't have to worry about any crap like that.
I agree. Just 93 octane or 91. This package can do 91 or 93. So yeah, go up here a little ways. And like all of our cars, guys, manual mode, it'll shift by itself. So I'm gonna have Will, once we make this U-turn, put it in manual mode, put it in first gear. I'm gonna let him take off. I'm gonna tell him to put it in second, and I'm gonna tell you just to hit it in second gear at like 3,000 RPMs, 3,500 RPMs, and see what she does. Turn right here. Sit here for a second. I'll tell you when. Brakes feel good too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, these things stop as well as they go, especially when they have carbon brakes on them. But even the regular brakes on these Z06s are fantastic. So yeah, manual mode, and if you tap the left button, right, you're in first gear, and it's gonna stay in first gear until it hits a certain RPM, the way we have it tuned, right? But you can still hit the tap up button anytime you want. So yeah, if you want, just go ahead and roll just a little bit. Give it a second, give it some space. ratio to hold first gear. And I'll tap it in a second. Go to about 3,000. And then just put it to the wood, buddy. Just so you know, in second gear, you never floored it. You were 67% throttle, but in third and fourth, you rolled into it.
One more try?
Of course. How'd it feel?
Good.
But good for first, like again, so if that's a customer doing it for the first time.
Extremely controlled.
They're gonna be careful, just like you were. You were too scared just to hit it, right? Yeah, U-turn. I can save this real quick. And then if you want, you can do it right here. Do the same thing, put it in manual mode, grab second, and then this time it's up to you. If you can do it, just put your foot all the way to the floor.
Hang on, if you feel it.
You got a what?
Something's behind us I don't like.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Let's put it down in second gear.
Ready?
Floor it. And then look, when you're done, you can either keep downshifting or upshifting, or just back into drive and drive it normal. How'd that feel? You keep going straight and go back to the shop.
Mr. Pollock, I think you're going to firmly love this car.
Again, second gear, you didn't nail it right away. You kind of went from 31% to about 50. Then I think you got your confidence, and then you went to the wood. So top of second gear, above 5,200, you were to the wood. So second gear shifts good. Third and fourth, shifting feels good, doesn't it? What you think?
I can't believe that it's just a normal automatic transmission too. It's so aggressive.
There, and then we'll pull over there and stop, and I can stop recording the one on the outside too. Anyways, yeah, I just want to show the world someone besides me driving it every day and doing the same kind of thing, someone that's never done this before, do it. And like I said, within 2 pulls, you already feel confident, right? Are you more confident?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Does it feel fast?
Yes.
I'm used to driving them every day, so it's kind of hard for our 800 package. I'm just used to it, unless I go for like a first gear roll and do something crazy, but that's why, again, I just want to give a different perspective.
Oh no, I mean, just the smile isn't going away, dude.
Good.
That was awesome.
And yeah, this car is super clean. 19 C7 Z06, 12,000 miles on the odometer. Color is beautiful, matrix gray. He's gonna love this car. And I think Justin already talked to him. He's already talking about putting more horsepower to it. But I want him to get used to this first, and then, you know, maybe in a couple months, maybe Christmas time, send it back for either a ported blower, an E85, or we can put a Magnuson on it if he wants to keep 93. But either way, we can pick up another 200 rear wheel horsepower very easily, just from porting the blower and more fuel system components, and or a 2650. But yeah, right on. Tune-up looks good, looks nice and safe. Shift points are right where we want them for this job, so yeah.
Oh, it's also like 200 degrees outside as well.
Which
so
I'd say in some of the videos we've done, again, just another reason to prove to people we are using real world results when we test these cars. It is lunchtime here in Houston, 103, 104 degrees outside. So when it comes to, we always talk about intake air temps and manifold air temps being, you know, hot but we spin these superchargers a certain speed just for this reason, so that we can get in it and do what we just did over and over again, and our packages are reliable. It's not gonna heat soak real bad. You can do this over and over again, and then once you start driving down the highway like we're driving right now, everything cools right back off. But even making back-to-back pulls, like I said, we're not making 15 pounds of boost with the stock supercharger. We spin the blower at a certain speed to keep it efficient for what we're making. Now, next package is up. That's where we turn the boost up, and we gotta do, but we do more mods when it comes to heat exchangers and ice tanks and stuff like that. Feel good normal driving too?
Oh yeah. No, very extremely controlled.
Yeah, the vets, man, they handle awesome. They handle awesome. But yeah, this customer, he's in Texas, right? I think.
I'd be lying to you.
Okay, I think he is. So we'll go back to the shop. We'll get it cleaned up. Maybe clean Will's pants, and then yeah, have transport come pick it up. You enjoy it? Word. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Give it a like if you liked it so far, and please turn on bell notifications for future content, as we have cool stuff in the pipeline that you're going to want to see. And as always, please comment below.
You on the phone? What are we doing here today, Jason?
So you know that 800 horsepower C7 Z06 that you wrote in?
Yes.
I'm editing it now, and I want to get, I guess, your opinion on your little experience there, kind of what happened.
My God, there could be no faster car. I mean, they say 800 package, but that might have been like 1,500, 16,000 wheel horsepower. Like, honestly, after I punched it, I don't even think Steven's race car could keep up with that. That's the fastest car on the planet.
So what kind of cars are you used to driving in, and in comparison to this Z06?
So, as the director of environmental mitigation here at Late Model Racecraft, I actually I drive a hybrid. I've got that. A lot of lower horsepower European vehicles that when I was still in California, I'd like to just throw around corners and things like that. I've never been into straight line speed. I'm all about curves, canyons, things like that. Anything that I can take a car as close to 100% as I can get it and not go sideways. So that's my driving style. So that was actually an experience. That was really fun. Really fun.
So when Steven said, "Hey, I want you to drive it," what were your thoughts?
What? But I mean, the biggest thing is I trust Steven immensely. I'm getting to sit next to a professional race car driver. Like, there's not a better way to learn, at least. And having somebody have at least that much trust in me and an equal amount of trust in him, that was cool. But it really caught me off guard. So.
And I think kind of what he said in the video is he wanted to let you drive it, basically giving the same experience as a customer would have had with that newfound horsepower, the confidence and the traction with the tires. So you had it all right there. And
Yeah.
you know, we've all kind of tapped on the gas occasionally in some of the cars, but never really felt confident enough or allowed to actually take it to the way Steven tests these vehicles out before we ship them out.
No. Like, even if we're going anywhere, going to the car wash, taking it to one of the subcontractors or anything like that, it's pretty much a unwritten, but their kind of rule. Like, you don't hit boost in these cars. You're not. If you don't know how to drive one, for God's sakes, drive it. That's shit. I mean, that's the whole thing about how we set them up. Like, you could take a guy like me that's only been in like lower horsepower European cars and be able to get into some of the absolute monsters that we build. I mean, I've gotten to drive 1,300 wheel horsepower cars down to the car wash and things like that, and I can drive it like a normal person. It's like nothing. Like, it's the same thing. It's, you really, really, really have to know, I want to fly right now to actually make it do what I got it to do, which is, that's us. That's what we build. We build something that you can get into, drive it normally, and then blow the tires off of it if you want to. That's literally the whole goal here. That's what I work for. And getting the smile on my face that I get to see a lot of customers come back from test drives with, but yeah, that was a really awesome experience.
I've noticed as I'm editing it, I see a little bit of psychotic smile behind that.
I mean, that's just me, though. That's just who I am. I mean, what's the point of life if you can't have fun and be a little bit crazy?
Yeah.
I mean, that goes, sorry to get into like a whole cliche tirade, but it's really not cliche. The whole, Steven sent me over our mission statement and the values of the company, because we were going to work on a policy manual and stuff, and the one thing that he wrote down for the mission statement was a single sentence, which is to build dreams. And I think we achieved that. And just like, dude, that one little rip, I'm going to remember that forever. And I think that's really cool, really awesome.
Cool.
Hope for more to come.
Thank you, Will.
You are welcome. Thank you for all that watching, and we hope to see you soon. I mean, you'll have fun.
Yeah.
You're going to have a blast.
Thanks, Will.
You're welcome. See you, Jason.